Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Faith Blooms. Again, my name is Jennifer, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Tonight, I want to take a moment to talk about a hymn that I absolutely love. The hymn name is Amazing Grace. You can find the lyrics anywhere on Google or anywhere like that. What I wanted to talk to you about was the wording of Amazing Grace. So it says, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing Grace. What does Amazing Grace mean? Does Amazing Grace mean the graces of our love for Jesus? Does it mean how He works in our lives and makes things so sweet? Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. The wretch like me. Well, I must not have been so great, huh? I must have been pretty wretched, maybe pretty mean, hateful, bitter. All those things I could fall in line with before I met Jesus. Was blind, but now I see. We're not talking about how we can see physically, how we can see spiritually. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. Okay, that was the first verse. So if we follow that with God's amazing grace, we can sound so sweet. Meaning, if we live by God's grace, it's pleasing to God. That saved a wretch like me, because we were saved. We were found, but we were once lost. We couldn't see beyond our own physical eyes. But now we can see God's will for us. Through many dangerous toils and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace hath brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, through many traps of this earth, many sins, many stains on our hearts, I have already come. Meaning, I have already sinned in this world so much. 'Tis grace that brought me safe thus far. By God's grace, we are saved. We are safe. And grace will lead me home. By God's grace, we will one day be up in heaven all together. We will be singing His praises and His glory around Him as we sing Holy, Holy, Holy. So let's try this again. The next verse. Through many... let's start again. That was bad. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have a ye come. 'Tis grace that brought me safe this far, and grace will lead me home. So that's verse 2. The Lord has promised good to me. His word my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be as long as life endures. So the Lord has promised me good. That's pretty simple. He's going to do good things for you and me. His word is my hope and my security. Through reading his word brings me hope and security. He will be my shield and my portion. He will protect me and give me exactly what I need. As long as life endures, as long as I have breath. The Lord has promised good to me. His word my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be as long as life endures. Next verse. Ye, when this flesh and heart shall fail, and mortal life shall cease, I shall possess within the veil a life of joy and peace. Ye, when this flesh and heart shall fail, and mortal life shall cease, I shall possess within the veil the life of joy and peace. Means when this life is over, because my heart has failed and my flesh has been ceased, mortal life shall cease. What does that mean? We're no longer on this earth. We are in heaven. We are his. So I shall possess within the veil, meaning the veil of Jesus. He will protect me. A life of joy and peace. I will live a life of joy and peace with Jesus. So the next verse is, the earth shall soon dissolve like snow, the sun forbear to shine. But God who called me here below will be forever mine. The earth shall soon dissolve like snow. The world will fall apart, right? It'll just dissolve one day. The sun forbear to shine. Means the sun will stop shining, right? But God who called me here below will be forever mine. The earth I just lost that one, didn't I? The earth shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine. But God who called me here below will be forever mine. Next verse, and I believe this is the last one. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. So When we've been where? With Jesus 10,000 years. Bright shining, we are bright and vivid and beautiful with Jesus. And no less days to sing God's praise means we'll sing his praise forever than when we'd first begun. So his praises and our praises to God and living with Jesus will be forevermore. So let's sing this. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we know last days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. So let's try it all together. Start from the top. Take a couple deep breaths. Get something to drink beforehand. And remember who you're singing it for. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace hath brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. The Lord has promised good to me. His word my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. Yea, when this flesh and heart shall fail, and mortal life shall cease, I shall possess within the veil a life of joy and peace. The earth shall soon dissolve like snow, the sun forbid to shine, but God who called me here below will be forever mine. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. I hope you enjoyed tonight's hymn and how we talked about how this hymn can be represented in our lives and how singing praises to God is a way to just tell God how grateful and thankful we are for him. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you'd like to do more hymns like this, please let me know. And you can leave me a comment, get a hold of me, you know how. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.